God is instructing his remnant of preachers to stop preaching to the majority. Because the thing is that they're not listening anyway. God said to me, I want you to start preaching to the few who really want the truth. Because I said, God, if I preach this, they ain't gonna want to hear it. And God said, I need you to be a part of the minority, not the majority. Because in the end, the minority is going to rule, not the majority. Some people do want meat. Some people don't want a pacifier. And I don't want a pacifier. I'm just telling y'all, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Watch this. The problem is, we've been preaching to the symptoms. We've been preaching to, in other words, we've been treating the symptoms. But God said, what about what caused the symptoms? What about the cause of what you just keep preaching to and you just keep petting? He said, you got to start tracing the family tree. You got to start getting to the root of it. Because you will spend the rest of your life treating a symptom, and all you're doing is enabling the cause to remain. You will spend the rest of your time encouraging a symptom, and you never get to the cause, so the symptom remains. In other words, you will spend the rest of your life petting an alcoholic until you get to the root of what made them an alcoholic. So all you're going to do is you're going to have to constantly keep building them up and building them up and building them up. Because, see, they done got all these triggers now. And you just keep playing. Now you trying not to pull the trigger. So now who's zooming who? You will spend the rest of your life petting a homosexual spirit, when it's nothing but perversion to start with. So you mess up and you marry a homosexual spirit, and the only way you can keep them is for you to become perverted with them. I'm talking to somebody. When you need to trace the family tree and you need to find out what caused that spirit, you need to get to the root of that spirit so that you ain't got to worry when you go to bed at night that he's calling him. Can I tell you, it can end right here. It can end with you. There is freedom. There is freedom from any symptom. It's just a symptom. It's just a symptom. I said it's just a symptom. You have to allow the Spirit of God to speak expressively to your spirit. When he speaks expressively to your spirit, he will begin to correct your flesh. But all you do is you allow the Word of God to speak to your flesh. And it don't feel good, so you just like water on a duck's back. You just let it roll on off. But if you ever let the Word of God speak to your spirit, then your spirit will correct your flesh. Is anybody hearing me? Y'all all right? The thing is that we've got some generational devils in the church, and they are not coming to hear the Word of God. They're coming to a family reunion.